Let's see. Rotate the rice. What's good? So I can see y'all a little better. I don't know if it's better. Is that better? Guess that's good. Let's see. What's good? What's good? Yeah, Professor Melly Mill, the Hood Postman. Let's see, where's the chat at? Visible. Okay. Uh, what's good? What's good, people? What's good? Yeah, I started to jump in here real quick, do something different a little today, but that's okay because I had a great weekend. What's good, Dupree? What's happening with you, man? How are you, bro? How you doing today? How was your day, man? How was your New Year? Matter of fact, hope you had a good New Year. As for me, man, I'm blessed. I'm good. You know, it's good. I was just thinking about chess, man, and ironically, you popped in because I used to see you playing chess like 2 and 3 hours out the day, man. You know what I mean? Which was amazing because you stayed with it, and you knew the importance of it. A lot of people don't know it. I'm great. Just getting it out right on. Just getting it all right on, bro. I appreciate it, man. But a lot of people don't know that how to play chess, and they don't know the significance of it, you know. And I think it's important that we as men know these things in terms of life. It don't matter how well you play the game of life. What it comes down to is how you the sum of your choices. Smash that like button. That's right. The sum of your choices. So whatever you decide, I just put that up. Whatever you decide, don't be the chess piece, be the chess player, and that's just the way that goes. You know what I mean? And is Marlena Williams up in there? Because obviously, man, we live in a time where it's tumultuous. It's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts, a lot of variables. You got people coming on the internet saying just all sorts of kind of things, and it's all basically clickbait and combined with other things. Some people are doing it for the coin, some people are just doing it for the heck of it. But what grabs me often is how people, I hear somebody say something, and without any fact finding, without even checking the statistics, the data, or anything, they just want to see how well the information measures up. They just automatically adapt it and becomes and somehow it becomes Bible to them. That's just shocking to me. You know how easily convinced and influenced our people are. You know what I mean? I know we come out of a slave system where a lot of indoctrination has taken place, and a lot of we suffer from menticide. A great percentage of us, not all of us, this some of us. But I'm always shocked by it. Maybe I shouldn't be as shocked because some of it is just ignorance at its finest. So don't let someone's uh, words blind you from their behavior. Just don't, you know what I mean? Because there are many behaviors, and as Charlatan White would put it, characters. People are actually acting out and playing characters on the internet, you know. What up, Mike Marks? I see you, man. Somebody get Steve over there. Somebody know how to contact Steve because I want to make him a moderator while I'm on this YouTube live. On this particular. I'm not actually on the StreamYard. So this is where I can make people moderators over here. You know what I mean? And I think that Steve O from the Bronx definitely deserved to be a moderator. On that's a Melly Mail, the Hood Post, man. Yeah, yeah. Some people are still sleeping, man. You know what's your take on that, Dupree? What's your take on that, man? That some of our people are still sleeping. Why is that? What is the why to that? I know I'm a little earlier than what usual, and I know people generally probably haven't even gotten off of work. I probably should have waited, but that's okay. We'll do with what we got right here, We'll do with what we got right here, because we are building the airplane while we fly it, so to speak, right? But you know what's funny, Dan? A lot of people don't know God until they meet the devil. And when I say they don't know God until they meet the devil, it's like when they get in some trouble or they get in a difficult moment, it is that moment in that time where they begin to look for God, which was interesting in itself, because prior to all that, everything seems to be just, you see, okay, that's a good one. You see frustration and desperation, man. Mail call is in session. Right on, bro. I appreciate it. Smash them like brothers. What up, Gray Street? What's happening with you, man? Southern Cal. Right, Dupree. Mike, you know how to get a hold of Steve? I wanted to take this time out to make him a moderator. If you can get a hold of him, get him on here while I'm on here. That way, so when I do go back on StreamYard, it'll be 100. Hey, I actually talked to Scrunchy today. It's my love right there. Scrunchy, you better watch out. Yes, indeed. That guy right there. Yeah, I talked with him today. And thank you, bro. What up, MP? Talked with him today, and he's actually going to come on, man. It's just a matter of me getting to him. I know where he's at. I've been talking to him. I know his location, so I'm gonna go get with my homie. You know what I mean? Because I miss him, and he's been around. That's Big J Dog's little brother, Big Roro's little brother, and Thumble's little brother, and they all rest in peace. Richie Mo, what's good, man? How you doing out there? Okay, right on, right on. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So now I figured out, let me see. I know how to do it now. You got the wrench. So that's what's up. Let me see. Let me see where Grape Street go. I always see Grape Street in there. I think you follow Big Deb. There you go, Grape Street. You on, baby. You on, man, for sure. Yeah, I usually don't come this way. You know what I mean? I usually go through StreamYard. But how was you guys New Year's? What was that like for you? Did you guys enjoy yourself? Did you cook, or did you do the proverbial what black folks do? They say don't wash your clothes on the first, and they got to cook black eyed peas. But have anybody Have anybody ever became rich off of doing those things? You know, that's supposed to be good fortune or good luck or something. Have anybody ever be found their fortunes do following those New Year traditions or New Year's resolutions? I'm curious about that. Anybody? Yeah, I've been always wondering about that. Just chill. That's myth. That's all it is, huh? Yeah, I agree with you there, bro. I definitely agree with you on that one. That's all it is, just a myth.
Melvin Gibson, your carrier has updated information about your load.
The straight myth, and I'm a myth buster today. I'm busting myths because far too long have we catered to those myths, those superstitions. Stevie Wonder said something a long time ago that was very, very important, man. That ring home to this day. He said, "When you believe in things
Melvin
you
Gibson,
don't
your carrier has
understand,
updated information about your load.
then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way." When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition is not the way. That's what Stevie said. He said that long ago on the record. Very superstitious. That's the name of the record. Oh, they all around, bro. They all around. You know what I mean? Let's see. Where is Sal, Naked, Cat? Cat is out in the IE, and Naked is up there in Vegas. Yeah, they all up in Vegas, man. A lot of the homies in Vegas now. Homies and homegirls. I think Vegas done became the San Bernardino. We here. Mailroom Goons. Mailroom, shout out to the Mailroom Nation, the Mailroom Goons. Yeah, I got to do that, man. Be sure to click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when the dope content hit, it'll feel like the first thing. Stevie was super woke. He was chilling. Yeah, you're right. Because he said that long ago, man. He said, when you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. And look how we hold on to those superstitions or traditions or whatever you want to category or label you want to place on that circumstance. But I'm yet to see anybody get rich off of cooking a pot of black eyed peas or not washing their clothes off of the first. I think that comes through your efforts, your hard work, and your creativity. I think that the more you pour into your energy into something that is a positive, that has a positive outcome, then that's where you're going. See, because people, let me tell you something about people, man. They fail at math. When you fail at math, you unable to calculate a positive outcome because everything around us have mathematics. That's why I'm a firm believer in these five things: science, physics, biology, chemistry, and mathematics, because they advance the world more than anything that I'm aware of. If anybody got something better than that, I'm welcome to bring it to the platform. Because sometimes people say things that's out of your circumference of awareness, a circle of knowledge, and don't make it no lie. It don't make it not real. It just means that it's out of your circle of knowledge. So if anybody can bring up anything better than that, I welcome it. Yes, Monday, 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 Monday. Let's see, a lot of us from Compton, LA, is in Vegas, including. Oh yeah, see, Big B. Yeah, yeah. I know. I think Vegas is makes it better. Sometimes when people uproot, gather their abilities and gather their things, they belongings, and go somewhere to another area that's not really something that they over familiar with, it gives them an extra boost of energy to be successful. Because then you don't have those corners or those other people that you go around that enables you, you know. Mr. Brooks, what about the sixth sense, the spiritual growth? Well, reason why, and you're probably right, you can add that to it, but the reason why I function out of those five elements because everything around us, everything has mathematics in it. Everything. And you just can't get around that part, bro. Yeah, let's see, multiply a double negative and you get a positive, mostly or for sure all the time. They have the people under their mathematics and spell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. You know, they play with their mind. So where you guys want to go today? I mean, where y'all want to go? Cause I'm open. This is open mic Monday. I mean, any questions, any dialogue is welcome. Politics, everyday activity, social injustice, social. Let's talk about cultural conditioning. Let's talk about what is the cultural conditioning of the black people. Are we culturally aware? Are we being culturally responsible? Are we culturally competent? What up, Eric? I appreciate you, bro. Get your second win. Once I got the real history of the Crips, stop. Yeah, because you realize that at that point it was nonsensical. Because here's what the thing: whether you Damu, Kiwe, Paru, Hoover, right? It's all 3D. It's all 3D. Drugs, destruction, and death. Drugs, destruction, and death. That's what it entails. So how do you get past that if that's the path you're on? You know, how do one get past that when that's like your community is being smothered in those three elements? Let's see what he said. Black people only care about their true culture when Black people Panthers can come when the Black Panther come about. Yeah. So what is our true culture? Because we got such a diluted version of culture, and it's been combined and mixed with so many other things. Because remember, the ancestors were kidnapped, taken. We got took. They didn't bring our diet, our culture. They didn't bring our language. They didn't bring none of it. Not follow the norm. Stay sucker free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, bro, you late. You late with that question. Crip Sag, me and Crip Sag. Go look at my segment, man. Me and Crip Sag had an amazing time about 3 or 4 videos ago. Go down and look at that. And then, it was just a mistake, man. And some guy grabbed that video. Sag had actually took the video down. Some guy, because that's what we hear about today is all the clickbait, all the people that's coming after people, for whatever reasons, But Sag, me and Sag is good, bro. That's my homie. So nah, too much trickery, right? Too much trickery. There you go, man. There you go. That's my man right there. That's my man. See, that's why he get a hammer. Because he answered the question, Eric. You get a hammer for that. Okay, you drive trucks, so you're trying to catch up. That's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Nah, we worked it out, bro. That's I've been doing SAG since the '60s, bro. Since the '60s, all the way up to this day, man. We may disagree, we may fall out, but one thing about it, make no mistake, that is my homie, and I'm his homie, and we gonna find a way back to one another. We've been doing this to them. Me and Slack, man, me and Sag don't sleep in my car with them goddammits on our lap. Me, Slack, and my homie Jack off sleep. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. You know, that's the way we did, man. We actually did that, man. No, but yeah, and you're right. It's a way for black men to always get to the medium. That's if you really want it, you know. You got to want it though. You got to desire it. Desires of the heart. Kevin Mack and the Hood Postman humbled you. Right on, bro. Right on. Much love to H Town, man. All my people, all our people, man. Y'all don't know, man. All our people in California. Where y'all think we come from? We didn't just show up here in California. We're from the southern states. Louisiana, Texas. For the most part, those two, for real, Louisiana, Texas, a lot of people in California are from those two states. And other states, of course. But I think them two is like probably the biggest, two biggest. Yeah, we do, Ross, we do. And we don't take into account Mississippi, yeah, that's another one. And we don't take into account how it's gonna abuse us and take us off our game. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, that's what we don't take into account. We don't take care. We don't take care of the business, man. We get so inundated with modern technology, and you know, we become overly consumed in it by Western culture, society, feminism, Western culture, society. Feminism has got a percentage of our women just going absolutely bananas. Absolutely. Because, let's see. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. I agree. I agree with you. Yeah, you get a hammer too, my brother. You get a hammer too, yeah. So, what is it, man? The European psychophilosophical vehicle of spiritual intellectual enslavement? Has that consumed us to the degree we can't find our way back to what is true to our nature? Because we have no Neanderthal or DNA. We're the real only Homo sapiens. Never be careless, man. This I went to the out there at Cerritos, man, with all those cats, the lowrider cats, motorcycle cats. They even had chicks out there hitting switches, which was fun to see. Everybody had a really, really good time. There was no. I ran into Tweet. I ran into a brother named. It's called the Denzel Ed. His name is Ed Wilborn. I ain't seen Ed Wilborn since sometime in the early '80s. Last time I actually was with him, we went to the Reseda skating ring out there at Reseda. Me, Turtle, Ed, Lil Woody, both of the twins, Bad Habit, and a couple other homies. We all went out to Reseda skating and had a great time. That's one thing about T. He loved the skating ring. Skating ring, partner. We always in the skating ring, but this particular night, me, Lil Woody, both twins, Bad Habit. Might even be Kizzy with us too. A few homies. And Ed Wilborn was with us. And we all hit that. That was the first time we went to Reseda. I wonder if that skating ring still open. Anybody know if the Reseda skating ring is still open? My sound went bad. Sorry about that. Let me see. What about now? Is it still bad or better? Oh, I'm covering the mic. Right on. Appreciate it. It's good? Okay, cool. What up, Aunt? How you doing, man? Good, good. So what do you think about it? I see you got civilization as part of your name, but you know, we are the makers and the owners of civilization. You know. Did you know Lily from the where? Where's Lily from? I know Lily from Long Beach. A couple of Lilies. Which Lily you referring to? Yeah. Keep it in. Keep it in as a character, man. The South with one leg. I only do half step back in my day. Right on. That's how I go, bro. Yep, that's what we gotta do. We just gotta live, bro. Be sure to smash that like button, man. You gotta step up in the mailroom. Shout out to the mailroom nation. Shout out to the mailroom goons. I can't talk right now, Frog. Frog tried to call in, but I'll call Frog back. Frog just tried to come in. Mustafa Williams, Reggie Wright Jr. said he almost was going to expose you based on information he. See, you guys always go based on information he worked out, y'all issues all. I don't know what he could have exposed me on, bro. What are you gonna say? I went to the feds. Everybody know that. But somehow Mustafa Williams, that seemed to be something you always seem to be right in the middle of seeing black people slandered or made fun of, and you think that's, do you really think that's cool or you enjoy that or something? Because that's all you seem to be on or something. I don't know. Is that your thing? So you believe everything Reggie White. See, and that was what I was saying. Don't let someone's words blind you from their behavior. You know what I'm saying? So if Reggie White had something to say, I think he would have said it. Because thus far he's don't said pretty much everything he need to say about everyone else. So, you know. So I don't know. I don't know where you're going with that, bro. But if that's where you live in those negative spaces, then more power to you. Yeah, well, Mustafa seems to believe in him. He may be a cop. He seems to believe in him. So, do you think? Let me ask you guys something. Do you guys really think that everything that happened to James was? Do you think it was more of a setup? Because here, let me say this, and I don't know what the truth is and what the truth ain't. This is what I know: that the guy Alex Alonso and Reggie seem to be pretty tight, and they all at one time used to be on the Gangster Chronicle. And it's just my opinion. It seemed that the Alex Alonso guy would be, he's pretty I don't know, maybe been out of shape by not being there anymore. I don't know. You know, what is that? What was your prime years, Millie? What do you mean by that? Man, I would do that, bro, Anthony. I would do that definitely. They they actually they came out. See, what they're accusing James of is something that happened over 21, 22 years ago, right? But what's interesting about it is that the paperwork that they brought out didn't have his name on it, which is kind of unusual for the feds. I've been to the feds, and secondly, usually when people are working with them people, they usually have some type of number, or there's always a Freedom of Information Act that actually can prove whether he was or not. I ain't seen them pull up none of that paperwork, So I don't know. I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know why. You know, right on, Goob. Right on. I think it's more to it than meets the eye. How about that? And a lot of people seem to just jump on it for whatever reason and think they somehow got the truth. The truth is distinctive. Facts can be changed. Always remember that. The truth is distinctive. Facts can be changed. Let me see what he said. Religion. Religion is what? Religion was also a form used to control the masses into obedience and brainwashing. True. True that. It's Melly Mel, not Kelly Mel. Yeah, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all can believe Reggie Wright. You can believe Alex Alonso or even Whack 100. Why did Whack 100 do what he do then? Uh, hmm. Speaking on you, and when Reggie said y'all worked it out, y'all issues, but let me see, what is he saying? I don't know no worked out y'all issues, but he got into that he almost put out about your sons. And yeah, that's the information he had was about my sons. It had nothing to do about me. But my sons, I could tell you what happened to my sons. My sons got 5 years in the feds. So I mean, that's simple. Just ask the question if you want to know. I mean, that's public information, bro. It's not hard. It's not nothing to put out. It was an old case from 2015, and almost the statute of limitations was almost up on it, and they wind up, doing something again, and they was able to grab it. So they took 5 year deal. Hey, Marlena Williams, tell Steve to come in so I can give him a wrench, if you don't mind. I can give him. I figured out how to give him a wrench. So if you could get Steve O on here, I would love to give him a wrench. So yeah, Mustafa, I know you're just seeking the truth, and but like again, I'm gonna say this again: the truth is distinctive. Facts can be changed, and a lot of people change facts for the simple fact of being on the internet because it makes them look good. Whack 100, I believe, was telling the truth. Why you believe Whack 100? What makes Whack 100 so truthful, bro? What makes Whack 100 so truthful? Because he talks loud, he overtalks everyone, he's very loquacious. I think they all good brothers. I just think that they waste a lot of energy on stuff that they shouldn't waste. I think Whack should, you know what I mean? And I'm not telling him what to do. I think he's a phenomenal manager, obviously, because he managed the game, and the guy Blue Blueface, and they do really well for themselves, right? But I don't have nothing against Whack or FG. I know FG too. I know FG. Here's the thing. I was actually in the feds with FG co-defendants, which is a guy named Michael Button. They used to call him S. Mike. And then there was a guy named Little Bojangles. Yeah, he do say some dangerous things over the internet. Um, I was what was that? I was in the feds with those guys when they came in. Face, and even got when I got to Terminal Island, I saw Pierre, and all those guys were on that same case that FG is now talking about. I don't know why FG, because here's the thing, right? When I got indicted, I know exactly who told on me and everything, and I didn't waste no time. Day two, everybody knew who he was. I didn't wait 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 10 years, 20 years. Day two, once I got the affidavit and I got the paperwork from my attorney, I knew exactly who told on me. No questions. Without any doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. You understand? So I think if anybody would have had something with James, I think they should have addressed it long ago. Long ago. Now I know, and I'm a firm believer that karma don't have no expiration date. I'm a firm believer in that. Any run-ins with Big U back, man, Big U was good, bro. Steve O, there you go. Bam, there you go. Steve O, my man. I'm glad Marlena was able to get a hold of you, bro. Oh, gee. Yeah, I seen that too, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, man, I don't know why these guys get up here and just because here's the thing. I'm gonna go to the federal seconds. I'm gonna go to the federal thirds, and I'm gonna look up names. I'm gonna look up cases, and whatever the result of that case usually are in those books if it's been published. Now I don't know if anybody did a proffer, or a proffer is when you do like when people go in behind closed doors. But know this: the the, the world's greatest snitch or informant was a guy named Chambers, right? And the feds put him out there by themselves. He's all in all these books. He's been in every state. He got a actual federal number that allows him to do what he do, and he gets paid for that. That's what he get paid to do. But I've never seen nobody in the feds, nobody, right, tell on somebody and go home. I've never seen that in the feds. I don't care how much you tell them people, whatever you tell them, that when you tell on somebody in the feds, your butt going to jail too. Now you may not get as much time as you originally was going to get, but you going. So keep that in mind too. So there's some things about the feds you guys are not aware of. Yeah, Compton ready, bro. Facts change because people change the facts. Like I said, the truth is distinctive. Facts can change. My facts can be one set of facts, and your facts can be another facts. That's how facts change. People now make up paperwork. People do all sorts of kind of outrageous things. Look here, I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just being objective. I'm being smart. See, because I know in court, it's the one who tells the best lie who wins in court. If your attorney can beat the prosecutor lying, then more nine chances out of 10, you're going to win your case. But if that prosecutor is able to beat your attorney lying, then you lose that case. And the judge just simply there to referee the lies. That's why they're there to referee the lies. let's see. People make up paperwork. Does that fact has changed? That doesn't mean that the truth has changed. Yeah, that's true. The truth is distinctive. But like I'm saying, I call balls and strikes. Balls and strikes. So ask yourself, why would somebody wait 20 years to reveal that? Why? Isn't that an honest question? Secondly, why would Alex Alonso have interest in it? Right? Salute to Bam. Let me get Bam a hammer. There you go, Bam. You a moderator up in there, Bam. The Bam. The Bam. You know. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah. Let's see what I do there. Uh, I think I hit the wrong button. Live chat. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say this too, man. Alex just doing it for the views, but he's bitter Gangster Chronicles kick. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All paperwork isn't what it is appears because permanent paperwork can be altered. That's true, man. That's true. That is so true right there. But what is it all for? You know what I mean? What outcome are these individuals looking for? Because guess what? Keith D told, right? He's still on coming on everybody's show, doing what he's doing. Reggie did whatever he did. I don't know the circumstances to what he did. Don't really care. You know, prison propaganda. You're right, but like I say, man, you don't know God until you meet the devil. So no one knows what they're doing, what they won't do until they're under the circumstances. I've seen people, man. The Fed, one thing about the Feds, they make people real comfortable. They give you a nice fluffy pillow and a mattress because they know you're going to be there for a while. They know you're going to be there for a while. That paperwork shows Stanley Pitts, too. I didn't know that. And I know Stanley Pitts is a hog, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. Who am I? I think Alex Alonso should stay on his purpose. That's what I think about Alex Alonso. I think he should stay on his purpose and whatever that may be, you know. I just had C Blue, man. C Blue did the Crip Walk Saturday, man. She came over here from France, man. Real. I mean, I'm always happy to see C Blue, man. She's very special. It's all deception and smoke and mirrors. I agree with that. Yeah, I seen that, man. I don't know what that was about. What was that about? He got called a act. Was he actually a cop or that just them dudes? See, that's what I'm saying. These dudes say some outrageous stuff on the internet, man. Bang that like button for the professor in the mailroom. Shout out to the mailroom nation, mailroom group. Shout out to the Postmaster General, Marlena Williams. Shock factor. But I do know this. Norman Steele runs the Gangster Chronicles. Has been the whole time, even when Alonzo was there or not. Norm Steele is a very intelligent man. He knows how to go out there and broker deals and get money. You know what I mean, to back up the content that they're producing, and that's what he does. You know, he's pretty good at that. And I think Alex Alonso might have took that a little lightly. So when he left, Norm was able to broker a deal with through Charlemagne the God to Black Effect iHeart, the iHeart Radio, and what a lot of people don't know, man, even when Reggie was gone, man, they were still giving Reggie money, helping Reggie out, you know, because he was a part of the Gangster Chronicles. They didn't deny Reggie that, you know. And it was a good chunk of change. I'm not going to say what it was, but it was a good chunk of change. Smack some like buttons. It just take 1, 2, 3 seconds to go in and smash the like button as you come in. You know, it's not a big task. Let's see. Yeah, it does differ from person to person. You know, I agree. I totally agree. There's no mercy would be shown, and not even to the ones that's held dear, but it is also demands of judgment. It is fair across the board. Yeah, that's why I say, man, dudes be in the feds, and they'll tell on you in the feds, but the feds don't care. They still send your butt. That's why I be saying, man, them dudes wasted their time. They did all that telling and still went to winning. You know, that's how the feds operate, man. They ain't giving nobody no breaks like that. Karma got Burrell. You think so, huh? Yeah, man. I think I could give Mike. I could give Iron Mike a run, man. I might. I could go. I give Mike run. I give Mike a run, man. Mike ain't that old, Mike, but he was hitting. He was hitting my boy. What's the boy name? He was landing some good ones on. Oh yeah. Met the dude from your hood. His name, hometown, Richmond Keller. He went to my high school for a few months. Right on, bro. Right on. Friends of them boys. Roy Jones, yeah, man. Mike was woo. Roy knew he was bad. Roy knew he was hit, man. Yeah, Wack this. I think he just randomly slang that word out there for some reason, right? He just, and that was happening now. We live in a culture nowadays where people just call anybody and everybody a snitch just to get everybody on it. You know what I mean? Just like when he said about Charlton White, man. And Charlton White, Melly Mel, the man with the master plan. When he said somebody, the pastor was poking Charlton White, I thought that was a low blow. I'm like, wow. It was an exhibition fight. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, no knockout clause. Okay, got you. Right on, man. You know, Sag and the homie, I mean, they lived up there for a good while. Do you have, let's see, do I have Mike skills? Listen, man, I was trained by a dude that was in the SLA, right? Similes Liberation Army, right? Dante Wild, man, got to go. He got to go, right? And he was part of the Similes Liberation Army with Sin Q and all those people. With Patty Hearst, right? The stuff, whatever. And he taught me jujitsu. He taught me to box. He taught me to wrestle. He taught me a lot of skills, man. And this guy was a very dangerous person. You would see, man, you would see him on top of people's houses at the weirdest times in the morning, man. You be walking and going to school, and he on top of somebody's house watching the neighborhood. It's how strange this guy was. His guy's name was Robert Banks, man. That's the guy right to this day, man. I never seen some of the guns he showed me and some of the weapons he had way back in the early 70s. I'm yet to see him again. Pinot good, man. Pinot good. I seen Pinot not too long ago. Let's see. Mill is undefeated in these streets. I ain't undefeated. I don't took a loss, man. I don't took a few losses, bro. This was one time, right? Me and my cousin Sugar Bear, right? We coming up. Shoot. I think we coming up Tucker. During that time, the Tucker right there by Tucker in Santa Fe, right? It was this guy. He was from I don't know where he's from. I think he might have been from Midtown, right? At that time, we was kind of getting into it with Midtown, and I ran up on him, man. I ran up on him, man, and he got a good one in, man. Set me on my ass. Set me on my ass. But my cousin Sugar Bear told me, get up and fight harder. My cousin Sugar Bear, man, he was a straight dude, man. Because Sugar Bear could have easily just helped me smash the dude. But Sugar Bear wasn't like that, man. I love him for that, man, because I got up and I listened to him just like that and fought harder, man. But dude caught me with the first one. I'm talking about, man, set me on my fanny pack. I gotta laugh about that to this day. You know what I mean? Because I thought I had everything I needed to just wrap it up real quick. Man, he hit me with a straight. It was an overhand right, I think. Yeah, overhand right. Just cracked me. Bah! Set me on my fanny pack, right? Man, but I got up, and my cousin Sugar Bear told me to fight harder. Yeah, funny stuff though, funny stuff as I think about it, man. And then another time when I was at Whaley, right, with all the Pyrus, right, dude name was Joseph Fitz. Joseph Fitz, man. Joseph Fitz took off on me, man. He took off on me, but I caught up. I caught up, man, because we was tangling, we was rumbling, right? Man, I reached over him. He had on like a windbreaker. I grabbed the windbreaker and pulled it over his head. It was over. It was over, man. And the principal, Mr. Christian of the school, man, he called. I had to have a parent conference, of course, behind that because man, I lumped dude up pretty bad. Lumped him up because he couldn't. After I got the jacket over his head, he couldn't see, and I was wailing on him, man. And none of his homies helped him. They didn't help him, because they knew me too, and they knew, you know what I mean. I guess they just let it happen, you know. There was some circumstances where people just let them, standing on the scratch line, knock the stick off the shoulder, draw the line in the dirt. You cross this line, I double dare you cross this line. It's on and all that kind of stuff. And I lumped him up, man. But Mr. Christian told my mother that the type of tactics I used was not warranted in his school. Yeah, he had a good. He was trying to expel me from school for it, man. But my mother convinced him otherwise, and I wound up staying. And my mother told me, she said when I was going to Whaley, and I told her, Mom, you don't understand. It's tough up there. She said, well, you better do what you got to do because you ain't changing schools. So I watched my homies like Squab. I watched my homies like Raider. I watched my homie like T-Bone, Donald Godden, and you know, and the guys I'm talking, well, a couple of them not, but a few guys. I watched them check out of when we get this when we got to Dominguez, man. I saw dudes check out of school and go to Compton High. Because Compton High was an all C school, it was all C school at the time. And I'm gonna bring somebody on here that he gonna really, really break this thing down for you guys about Dominguez, how it was in '74 and '75. And he Bodacious brother, his name is Tick. When he break it down for y'all gonna really understand what we were up against at Dominguez during that time. Let's see, I have to be careful in what I'm saying, but British boxing is allegedly run by an Irish drug cartel. Yeah, you're right. Uh, Man, I'm familiar with the Irish, man, the Irish Republican Army. I read up some things about them dudes, man. They vicious. Let me see. Yeah, allegedly. Right. Shout out to JS, man. You always in here, man. There you go, bro. You deserve that, bro. I like your questions, JS. I think you ask some interesting questions. You bring an interesting commentary, especially being coming from the part of the world you come from. Smash it. We got 78 people in it. We only got 71 likes. Please smash the like button as you step in here. No problem, JS. No problem, man. Yeah, so there was wins and losses, and anybody that tell you that was part of Damu or Kiwi, and they tell you they didn't take no L's, they not telling you the truth, bro. Nobody won every fight. Nobody lost every fight. There was wins and losses. But the streets itself, undefeated. Undefeated. As clever, as gifted as Ninja Being was, man, somebody got to him. You understand? And Ninja Being was gifted in hand-to-hand combat. He was a military. He was taught from the Israeli military. He was good with explosives, weapons, everything. He wasn't lacking in none of that stuff, but still somebody got to him, Shout out to G Foster, my guy. What's up, man? So the low beach insides. Yeah, smash them like buttons up, bro. Smash them like buttons. How's my mic sounding? What year what year would you say guns were officially in play on both sides, Melly? The guns have always been, but see the type of guns back in the early 71, 72, dudes had zip guns, 22s, couple shotguns here and there, That's what they had, maybe you might find an old revolver at 38, a couple of plenty. Then as years started going by, and then guys figured out that depending on where you hit them houses at, you could get better weaponry, you know. If you go hit them houses like in Riverside, in Long Beach, in Orange County, and if you was capable of doing it, you come up with a better arsenal of guns. So that there was a period of that time, and then by the time the '80s rolled around, when the drug trade took place, then dudes was sending girls to the ammo shops, gun shops, because they had license and everything. They can purchase weapons, especially long guns. Easy to purchase them back in the day. Pistols, you had to wait on them, but yeah. So a lot of weapons got, bought like that. It really wasn't about the win or losses, in my opinion. I mean, of course, you would want to win the fight, but it was about the heart. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You had to stand up for what you believed in. Because imagine what I went through, bro. And I don't usually talk about this stuff because I don't think it's really all that important and necessary. I went to Whaley all 3 years, and I went to Mingus all 3 years, right? Uh, and I rode the bus. So if I wasn't with them, right, who was I? Right? So if you're not with them, who are you at that point? And vice versa. If they're not with you, who are they? Right? So it was pretty easy to figure out who was who and what was what based on either if you rode the bus or you didn't hang with them. There was a reason why you didn't hang with them, right? So it wasn't hard to figure out. Learn, let's see what this guy said. Learn the scriptures, my brothers. Stop talking about game. Scriptures, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Scriptures are psycho-philosophical babble of European thought and theology. It's just me myself personally, I don't have no use for the scriptures. Now, whatever our history is or whatever our culture is, it's what our culture is. Now, you may not like the gangbanging, you may disapprove of it, but the facts, once again, the truth is distinctive. The truth is that our people engaged in it. So if you want to sweep that under the carpet and not, because history is medicine for a sick mind. Because within history is the variety of human experience to learn from and teach from. So if I give people this history, it's a way to let them know what they don't want to do if they listen to me. But the scriptures is a vehicle of spiritual and intellectual enslavement because it's not the true scriptures. There are 66 books with 66 authors in the Bible. How could that be the word of God? 66 books, 66 authors. I'll wait. Well, the Quran also, though, say keep on studying, keep learning. That's what I love about the Quran. The Quran told me to keep studying. I read the Quran. I read the Bibles countless of times. I read the Quran. I even fast during the month of Ramadan. All that wudu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi bil alameen. So I do understand. I studied it. I studied Eastern philosophy, Buddhism, Taoism. So, but here's what I learned. I say all of them provide a criteria to judge between what's right and wrong. But then, being that I've pretty much figured out what's right and wrong, it's like kindergarten to me at this point. It's kindergarten because it's not revealing nothing new. It's not revealing nothing new. You know, history is the best teacher. Well, you thought I was wise because I don't confer to your scriptures. See that, and that's the problem with people that are based in religion. See, because religion want people to be closed off, want people to be adherent to what they believe in and whatever they think is the facts or the truth, right? Religion is like a label, a sticky label that you place on your forehead that you somehow can't peel off. And that's what happened with people that follow religion, because you wind up okay, you're Israelite. You wind up defending the religion or the name like Israelite, Hebrew, or Christian, Muslim. You wind up defending all of that, but you won't be able to hear the information because you're in your feelings, because you're hearing something that's out of your circle of knowledge, of understanding, because you've been taught one way and you believe that's the truth, nothing but the truth, and the absolute truth. That's what you believe. But that's fine. I mean, if you want to stay there, that's okay. But let me tell you this, the only limitations anyone ever have is the ones they place on themselves or they allow others to place on them. So therefore, Mr. Israel, you can keep it. Okay? I appreciate it. I love you. I appreciate your way of thinking, but it's not for me. Black people came from Kemet. Black people came from everywhere. Yep. You gotta get the fish and spit out the bones. Fitzgerald, you are so right on that. You are so right on that, brother. You are so right. But it's what's ironic about it, man. Everybody wants you to just believe the way they believe. Yeah, because guess what, man? The first time, man, no joke, man. The first time I went to church, because I didn't come up in a religious family. My mother and father was free thinkers, and they practice education and get your education and learn as much as possible. And the first time I went to it, man, it scared me, man, because I had never seen no people talking, doing all that stuff and falling out. Man, I didn't know what was wrong with them people. I never seen nothing like that, you know. So I was afraid of it, until I began to understand what it was. And I don't take nothing from you. You can do what you want to do with your life. You know, do what you want to do, like the dramatics say. But be what you are. Be what you are. Brought a little light to the subject. I don't want y'all to say I'm disappearing and stuff. So, any more questions? Am I being rude or something? Or I'm just simply explaining my position and how I feel about certain things. Am I allowed to feel the way I feel? or do I have to get with religious people and so they can feel comfortable? You know, they want me to be uncomfortable so they can be comfortable. Let's see. What do you think happened when we die? You believe the science? I believe that is a continuous, bro. Energy can't be created nor destroyed. It is, we don't never. This body, yeah, of course, this body go to the ground, but the spirit itself, it just comes back. He said, "There's no science or." Yeah, you're right. Can't we? In a Primo Pete documentary, you'll be in a matter of fact. I'm speaking my truth. Yeah, that's right. Only transferred. Black holes destroyed. No, black hole is is energy, bro. It's energy. Energy. But who's to say? Do we really know what's going on inside that? Yeah, Miguel, you're right. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I ain't got no problems with the Hebrew Israelites. Man, them dudes be standing out there with them Jesus sandals dressed up like they in the 2nd century. I don't bother them. I let them do their thing. I figure that's what they want to do. You know, that's just my opinion on it. Pretty tough life, though. But are they really following it to the degree that it's supposed to be followed? Or is it selective? Just like being a Christian or Muslim or some of the other stuff. Is it selective? Other words, you pick what's good for you and leave the rest. You know, it's like being in a cafeteria. Going through the cafeteria line, they have assortment of foods and desserts and main course. You just don't grab it all and put it on your plate, right? You pick what you think is good for you. Right on, Big Deb. What's going on? And you take it from there. How's Greeny doing? Greeny is good, man. Greeny is good, bro. Let me drink some water. We are taught to hate. Yeah, we are taught to hate each other. We definitely are taught that. We were taught that through people that took our ancestors. And this not to say, man, when I say these things, right, there's a lot of white people, good white people, and there's a lot of good Spanish people, there's a lot of good black people. There's some bad black people. There's some bad white people. There's some bad, you know what I mean? Just do the best you can to live a way that is in peace and positivity, that's full of positivity and happiness. Because I don't want you to be happy. I want you to be unreasonably happy. You know, that's just the way I think. Bad and everywhere. You right, Yahshua Muhammad. Yeah, every race has it all. So, but know this though too, Eric. That's just what our people don't understand because it is literally just that, a race. And we're losing in the race. Because if you want to see a great model for who's winning, you look at the Jewish model, right? They dollar goes about 15 times before it leaves their community. They on board with two things: their Judaism and the Holocaust. All Jews agree on those two things. Whereas people, black people, we're Christians, Hebrew, Hare Krishnas, Muslims, we all conscious community, Crips and Bloods, GDs and Vice Lords. See, we too many different things. So by that group of group of people, they focus on that two things. They're able to they control their resources, they control the media, they control the image of their ethnic identity. They control it. We don't. Reason why we don't is because we're too many different things. We defending things, we defending constructs. Everything you know about God came from another man. Let's see what he said. The prophets who are the chosen and the best by good they are the best example to follow. Yeah, I'm not saying that people don't give you the good example to follow. That's true. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's another thing we don't address. We don't address when did that change? Because when I was growing up, bro, every black household had a blonde hair, blue eyed Jesus on their wall and a picture of Robert F. Kennedy. That's what they had in their walls. But somehow, slowly and surely, that began to change. Well, I understand that. You're right, they didn't. But what I'm saying is that we're too many different things. When can we be a collective? When can we be a group? We'll be more powerful, more stronger. We'll control our media, we'll control our image, we'll control how people treat us. See, because people love black culture, they just don't like us. Some people, not all people, it's percentages. Yeah, that's true. And MLK, you're right, Bam. And MLK, I meant to say that too. But like MLK said, man, the two most dangerous things in the world is sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Sincere ignorance is you just don't know. But the conscientious stupidity is the worst because they know, but they won't tell you because they're getting paid not to tell you. See? It's a sacrifice. Sacrifice. They will forever hate us because they ain't us. Yeah, I can't say I disagree with you, man. It has turned dudes out. My bad. Perhaps in thinking of Brits. What about what's the Brits? You know, what's their take on it, bro? You over there in Britain? What is? How does it affect you? Yeah, because they break those nine frats and black fraternities. What are they based off of? Greeks. All that stuff is the Greeks. The Greeks created that. But where did they get it from? They got it from Kemet. But they put a spin on it. See, that's all it is. All spin, man. It's all spin. Uh, yeah, that's true, bro. The Greek freaks. Click the like button, please. I just came on this, man, so I can give people a couple of riches, man, because few people definitely deserve it. You know, Fitzgerald, what's good, bro? I ain't seen you in a while. How you been, man? Yeah, they was changed to fit the narrative, to fit the people. But anyway, I digress. Let me see. Share, subscribe to the mailroom, right? Knowledge. Yeah, they studied in Africa, bro. See, here's the thing, right? If we the creators and the makers of civilization, then all the other people forgot who their parents are. See, they forgot our ancestors were their parents. They just forgot that part. But that's how they able to treat us so bad. You know what I mean? When we their parents, everything derives from color. Definitely loving it. uh, yep. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's one way to get a free scholarship, right? Become a Mormon. Hey, man, that's a strange. I went to Utah, right, and Salt Lake City, particular, right, and seemed like every 25 to 30 homes. If you go into a community, there was a church in front of the community, and then the houses started. So you couldn't leave or go into your community without passing a church, and that was countless after community after community after community. There was churches in front of every community. You know, like the housing tracts, like in Carson and out there in Palmdale, Lancaster, and wherever else they have them type of homes, they would have churches in front of those. You know, strange place, man. I'm like, wow, this is trippy. Why is there a church in front of every community? Whether you go in, you go out, you got to pass the church. You know, why do blacks got to learn that, bro? Because you get to have multiple women. Do the Hebrew Israelites, do they get to have multiple women too? What's they taking that, man? Or do they get to marry young girls at 12 years old? I think they believe in that too. You know. Yeah. Okay, Yahshua Muhammad. They control all the records, OG. Not true. At the dude. Polygamy. Yeah, I'm familiar with it, bro. I'm just shooting a joke. Marlena, you on Yahshua. What's not true? Tell her what you think is not true, G. Foster. Marlena is facts. What's your take on that, Marlena? Let's see. Hmm. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. That's the truth. Yeah, they do. They both do. Definitely, they both believe in it, Juju. I'm seeing Marlena speechless over there. Y'all got Marlena Williams speechless over there, man. What's up, King KB? What's up, man? Shout out to the Mailroom Nation, the Mailroom Goons, man. We having a good time here tonight. We tapping in on a few things. Yeah, I agree with you there, Ross. I definitely agree, man. And, I definitely agree with you, man. And hopefully I'll be revealing to y'all what y'all should have in that exit plan, because there's some certain things you're gonna need to make the perfect it in a way that it works out for you better. You know. Okay. You need a podcast. She put me on to yours at first about this, and you look, but she got close as possible. You speak that right on, bro. I appreciate it. Red Dog. I appreciate it. Devon Cutmore, what's good, bro? You doing good? Yeah. Pastors are the main reasons why we in the conditions we are, because they believe in their prosperity. They want their money, man. They want their money, because Sunday is the most segregated day of the week. The most. Most of the white people in their churches, and most of the Latino people in their churches, and black people in their churches. Now, there's some exceptions with churches where all people of color are in different churches, but for the most part, it's segregated. And then come Monday morning, all that money get deposited into the bank of white supremacy. Yeah, not the white people, that everyday white people that work at anything. See, that's another thing white people got to learn, that all them rich people, they separate themselves from y'all too. Y'all just think they with y'all, but they're not. Even rich black people. Rich Taker, what's good? By Ant Malone. Yeah, I got a lot of stories by Ant Malone, but I ain't gonna put him on there because he don't want to be on the internet, bro. I've talked to Ant a few times, and I've talked to a lot of different people, man. And when they make it a point to tell me they don't want to be on there, I just don't speak on them. You know what I mean? But he doing good. But anyway, man, I appreciate all you guys in the chat. Shout out to the super chats, everybody that came in. Shout out to Marlena Williams, Postmaster General. Shout out to Juju, Risk Taker, Steve, Bam, the Bam, not just Bam, the Bam, Big Deb, G Foster, Mustafa, man, and JS, man, everybody that came in to stop by the mail room. We got some things out. I wasn't really even planning on coming on today. I was able to get Steve a wrench, a couple other people a wrench. I'm happy about that, because you guys. Let me get Juju one too, man. Juju, I see you a lot, bro. There you go, Juju. So when these guys come in here attacking Professor on some nonsense, man, you guys got the absolute right to get rid of them, time them out, delete them, or whatever you need to do. You guys got the absolute right, because that's why you got the wrenches. I think moderators are important in these platforms, because you guys can catch things that I don't catch, because I'm trying to talk, and at the same time I'm trying to read questions, and I'm trying to do it in a professional manner. But shout out to the moderators, man, chat room goons, and the mailroom nation. Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman, you know the vibe. Until the next time, man, we're I don't know, I might be on tomorrow. I got somebody that wants to come on, you know. Let me tell you, give you a little background. It's a lady, right? She was in Carson, and she got involved in sex trade, drug trafficking, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna speak with her tomorrow and see if she still want to come on, and we're gonna try to get on here and just hear her story, man. You know, I think that everybody should be allowed to speak their truth, and we should be able to learn from whatever this truth that they're speaking. So peace to the chat room. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation, the Mailroom Goons. Peace, and we are gone. All right, Bam. Talk to you soon, bro. Marlena, bye.